Pho is a traditional dish and can be said to represent the whole cuisine of the land of the letter S. One of them, of course, cannot be ignored, the super attractive chicken noodle soup. Okay. Don't wait any longer without embarking on the kitchen with La Ha to make the famous Vietnamese chicken noodle soup right away. Ingredients for chicken pho for 4 people. Pork bone 1.5 kilograms. Chicken 1.6 kilograms. Young eggs 100 gr. White radish 100 gr. Onions 150 gr, 3 bulbs. Coriander 20 gr. Green onion 1 plant. Purple onion 5 pieces. 1 lemon. Ginger 1 piece. Fresh noodle soup 200 gr. Herbal spices 1 pack. Fish sauce 2 tablespoons. Chicken seasoning 3 tablespoons. Rock sugar 4 tablespoons. Salt, MSG 1 little. How to choose to buy fresh ingredients. How to choose to buy fresh chicken. Fresh chicken meat is the one with golden skin color, not darkening, nor appear unusual bruises on the surface. Besides, the chicken has a bright pinkish red color, no bruises appear, and when pressed, the meat is soft, but not mushy and viscous. In addition, you should also note that the size and weight of the chickens are not too big, because if the chicken is small but the weight is large, the chicken may have been pumped with water. How to choose to buy fresh pork bones. Fresh pork bones are always red, and the meat does not change to any other unusual colors, or appear black bruises or strange tiny spots on the surface. In addition, when pressed, the meat feels firm, has good elasticity, is not too soft and does not flow viscous. Besides, if you smell a strong smell of chemicals, you should absolutely not buy it because it may be pork bones that have been impregnated with chemicals to preserve them longer. Where to buy herbal spices. You can easily find and buy traditional herbs at pharmacies and markets everywhere. In addition, herbal spices are also widely sold on the electronic website. However, you should also pay attention to choose a place with a clear reputable brand and check the product for mold or not. How to make chicken pho. First, preliminary processing and bone cellaring. First, buy pork bones and soak them in diluted salt water for 5 to 7 minutes. Next, wash it a few times with clean water, let it dry. Then, put the pot on the stove with 1 liter of water over high heat. When the water comes to a boil, then you add all the pre-prepared pork bones, then blanch for about 3 to 5 minutes. When you see the pork bones are slightly hunted, you turn off the stove, wash the pork bones directly under cold water and then dry. How to effectively remove the smell of pork bones. Method 1. You can deodorize pork bones by blanching with boiling water for 3 to 5 minutes, then rinsing with clean water. Option 2. In addition, use a mixture of salt and white wine to rub on the meat for 5 minutes, then rinse a few times with clean water. The odor will disappear immediately. Method 3. Besides, another common deodorizing method is to soak pork bones with rice water for 15 minutes, which is also very effective. To prepare other ingredients. Buy chicken, take a little salt and rub it on the surface of the meat for 3 to 5 minutes. At the same time, remove the remaining dirty blood, then wash it 2 to 3 times with clean water, drain. White radish, you remove the head, wash directly under clean running water, drain, cut into slices. Next, you take 1 onion peeled, then use a knife to cut it thinly. With scallions, coriander, you remove the roots, wash, dry and then cut finely. How to prepare and deodorize chicken. To clean the chicken, you can blanch the chicken with boiling water and star fruit leaves for 3 to 5 minutes. Then, proceed to pluck the chicken feathers vigorously, rinse several times with clean water. Besides, the chicken feathers will also be cleaned if you blanch the chicken with boiling water and crushed papaya leaves for 3 to 5 minutes. You can use vinegar mixed with salt and rub it on the surface of the meat for 3 to 5 minutes, then wash it a few times with clean water. The odor will disappear immediately. In addition, you can also use lemon juice mixed with salt and then do the same way of deodorizing as above. 3. Boil chicken and eggs. After preparing the ingredients, you put another pot on the stove with 5 liters of water. All the pork bones have been blanched. 1 chicken, 1.5 tablespoons of salt and 1 tablespoon of rock sugar, boiled within 10 minutes. With great fire. Once the water has boiled, reduce the heat to low. Continue to boil for another 20 minutes, until the chicken is cooked. Take the chicken out of the ice bath for 5 minutes to allow the chicken to be hunted again, then remove the chicken to drain, cut into bite-sized pieces. Next, You continue to put all the young eggs into boiling for 5 to 7 minutes. When the eggs are cooked, take them out of the bowl and let them cool. How to boil golden chicken without cracking the skin. When boiling, to avoid cracking the skin, you should put the chicken in cold water. At the same time, the water should cover the surface of the meat. If you want the chicken to have a beautiful yellow color, then when it's finished boiling, you can dilute the turmeric powder, use a brush to spread it on the chicken skin and let it soak for 15 minutes. Then, sprinkle a little boiling water on the surface of the chicken skin. For bake and roast the ingredients, you put the grill on the stove with all the red onion, sliced ginger, 2 onions and white radish. Bake on low heat for about 3 to 5 minutes, until the ingredients are fragrant. Turn off. Kitchen. Next, put the pan on the stove with all the spices in it, and roast it on low heat for 3 to 5 minutes. When the spices are fragrant, turn off the stove. 5. Cooking pho. With the pot of broth earlier, you directly add all the white radish and onion. Proceed to cook with low heat for 40 minutes. At the same time, take a cloth bag or strainer and add all the roasted herbs, ginger, purple onion, 4 branches of coriander root and the rind of 1 lemon. Then, always put it in the pot of broth. Next, you take all the ingredients out, then add 3 tablespoons of chicken seasoning, 1.5 tablespoons of salt, 3 tablespoons of rock sugar, 1 tablespoon of MSG and 2 tablespoons of fish sauce. Stir well. Season to taste, then turn off the stove. You can use lemon leaves to replace the lemon zest, but the lemon zest will make the broth more flavorful. Because the stewing time is quite long, every 1 hour you should add a little water to the pot. Complete. The broth has finished cooking. Then at the same time you put another pot on the stove with 200 milliliters of water with high heat. When the water is boiling, you put all the fresh pho noodles in and blanch for 2 minutes, then put them in a bowl. Finally, you in turn add chicken, young eggs, green onions and pour over the cooked broth, then enjoy it right away. Good luck!